Good afternoon, everyone. It's Father Neil. It's Thursday, April 22nd, with my weekly video update. A lot of things going on. This morning, we celebrated Earth Day with a school mass for our 8th and 1st grade kids, live streamed to all the rest of the classrooms as well. We're celebrating basically the responsibility we have to look at the gifts of the beautiful world we've been given, and God simply asks us to do our best to take care of it, to share that with others. And so, while it's a little heavy for elementary school age kids, I would recommend everybody to read Pope Francis's encyclical on care of our common home, precisely about taking care of the planet and being responsible stewards. He wrote it about 5 years ago, and it's made a big impact on many of the ways we look at things in the world. So anyway, Earth Day, celebrating the goodness, the beauty of the earth, and all the good things that we've been given, and simply how to be responsible stewards of all those gifts and to share them with those around us and preserve them for the generations to come. Coming up very soon, next weekend, in fact, May 1st, we'll be celebrating First Communion with 34 of our school children and their families. We'll have two masses on Saturday to celebrate, allow the kids to have more family members there to attend. It's going quite well, and so we're looking forward to all of that. Our faith formation, confirmation, follow-up classes continue to meet. School is going well with only a few weeks left of school. Actually, graduation is coming up very quickly. It will be Wednesday, June 2nd, so we're already looking at some of those liturgies. Certainly continuing to plan the budget. We'll have some budget meetings in May to finalize everything that we're doing, both here at the parish and at the school. And certainly the biggest thing on the horizon, of course, is the unification. Will begin July 1st, so I've been in conversations with Father Pavel at St. Constance, and certainly with Father Robert, our incoming pastor. He'll be attending our various council meetings in May, the school board, the parish council, the finance committee, as well as a staff meeting. We're still working out some of the details, whether it'll be virtual or in person or how that will all be, but just get him kind of familiar with all of us. Also, the parish council will be meeting tonight. We had our retreat on last Saturday to help focus what it means to be a leader and how we can move forward in this time. And so tonight we'll be talking at our meeting about things that we want Father Robert to know about us. So who we are as a parish, what we want to preserve, what are some of our dreams and hopes as a parish that we'd like to work on and maintain even as we become unified with St. Constance. And so that's an important dialogue. It's only beginning, of course, with the council. So if anyone has any suggestions or concerns or things that they would like to have some input on, please certainly email me or call me, leave a message at the rectory. So we're moving forward with all of that stuff. I, of course, will be moving, obviously, on to Westchester July 1st, so I've been in contact with the parish down there. In fact, I'll be celebrating their graduation mass on June 1st, Tuesday evening, because they have no priest there, so it'll be an interesting way to meet the people. And in May, I'll be going down also to meet the staff and so forth. So a busy time for all of us, but filled with good things, filled with hope and optimism, even as we all honestly dread the future a little bit, afraid of change, what's it going to be, what are we going to lose? For my case as well, I got to start all over. But those are normal fears that all of us have, but we should also be looking for the opportunities. If God is closing this door or allowing this door to be closed, so even if it's a mistake on the part of the cardinal, which I don't believe it is, but even if it's a mistake and God's allowing the door to be closed, he has a reason for it. And so we should look forward to that and see, okay, what can we do and how can we move forward in the process? It is never easy, of course, and certainly I'll have my down moments, and certainly I expect all of you as well. But if we remember that this is Christ's church and that we are Christ's people and that the parish is not the pastor, but it's the people of God, which is all of you gathered together, we can overcome the challenges and try to build a brighter future together. But if we don't think it's going to work, of course, it's not going to. So it could become a negative self-fulfilling prophecy. So I encourage all of you to pray for that. Certainly pray for Father Robert and pray for the people of St. Constance and, ourselves as well. I'd ask you also, as I say almost every week, to please pray for the people of Our Lady of Victory as the time gets closer for the unification of their grouping with St. Bart's and St. Pascal's, and then the closure of their church and their parish. I think officially it's going to close by the first Sunday of Advent in November. I'm not sure about that, but it clearly is a limited time ahead of us, and so it's going to be a struggle. They've been an integral part of this community for over 100 years, and it's going to be tough for them to say farewell to their parish, not just the church, but their community as well, as they blend in with different parishes. So keep them in your prayers, keep all of us in your prayers, and certainly with all the craziness that's going on in the world, the violence, I think it's important to remember that God is in charge, and that we should be praying for a return to civility, a return to partisanship, and working for the common good, and stop pointing fingers and blaming. And I know others are doing that and pointing fingers at other communities, other people in our community, and we need to rise above that. And of course, the first responders, we have a lot of police and fire personnel in our parish, and hospital workers and nurses, and those are the folks that have been protecting us and continue to serve us, as well as being our neighbors and our friends. And so I want to keep all of them in our prayers and do whatever we can to support them. They need a lot of support. They need a lot of emotional knowing that people are on their side, that people love them, people care for them, that people are praying for them. Certainly they're in my prayers and in my Mass intentions every day, and I think that's important that you all keep them in your private prayer as well. So lots going on coming forward. It's going to be busy next couple of months for all of us, but a lot of good things. So please enjoy this nice weather. Again, stay safe, stay healthy, and the sooner we can get back to normal, I think the happier we'll all be. I think some of the violence, the anxiety, and the anger will diminish when we can get back to a more normal pace of life. Certainly it seems good. The positivity rate has been falling in the last few days, last week or so, and let's pray that it will continue to do so and do what we can to do our part to ensure that it becomes a reality. So God bless you all. Have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you this weekend at Mass. Take care now and have a wonderful weekend.